So I know this time of year everybody's getting ready for New Year celebrations and making plans, but the end of the year for me is one of my favorite times. It's when I get to look forward to what's coming next. And what's coming next is the Galaxy S9, which is crazy that the S8's been out for almost a year. We should see the S9 debut in like the February, March-ish timeframe. Don't believe the rumors that you'll see it at CES in January. We're starting to get a good sense of what the S9 is going to be, what it's going to look like, and what it's going to have inside of it. So let me run it down for you. So first, it's going to be more of an iterative upgrade. It's going to be like an S version of the S8 and the S8 Plus. We saw some screen protectors leak, actually from Slash Leaks. We saw a few things that got revealed here. First, looks pretty similar. Infinity display is going to remain, almost no bezels on the sides, and slimmed down bezels on the top and bottom. So that's nice. I also expect the screen size to stay the same at 5.8 and 6.2 for the S9 and S9 Plus respectively. And despite having thinner bezels on top, we will see improved iris scanners for, I guess, making it a bit more accurate. We're not going to see sort of a face unlock type feature like we have with Face ID on the iPhone. The iris scanner worked pretty well. It worked in a lot of conditions and through sunglasses, so it should just work better here on the S9. And I would not expect the in-screen fingerprint reader to be on the S9 despite a lot of rumors. I'd expect that a few months later when your brand new S9 becomes obsolete when the Note 9 hits. So rounding out the specs, we should see a lot of new things inside of the S9 despite the phone not looking that different. Powering this guy is a beast. The Snapdragon 845 got announced a few weeks ago. Obviously it's more powerful, but what's going to matter, I think, for the end user, better battery life and improved VR capabilities and improved AR capabilities. So everybody wins when a new processor comes on board. We should also see 6 gigs of RAM standard here, up from the 4 on the S8 and the S8 Plus, as well as fingers crossed for just a bigger battery overall. I hope Samsung's put a couple generations behind them now from the Note 7 debacle, so bigger battery should make everybody happy. If you could take one knock on last gen Samsung phones, they were awesome devices, but the stupid fingerprint reader located next to the camera sensor was a bad design. I'm just gonna say it. I've said it before. I know some of you guys disagree. You put a case on it, it doesn't bother you. Your left hand, it doesn't bother you. But for me, it bothered me. It looks like the S9 is going to fix that. The fingerprint reader is going to move where it should be, and that's below the camera sensor. So sorry, your old cases won't work this time around. But the camera sensor, the fingerprint reader is going to be below, should be a bit improved. On the S9, we don't know the megapixelage or any sort of aperture information. Should be a little bit better. It was almost the same from the S7 to the S8, so expect a jump here from the S8 to the S9. What we're hearing though is that the S9 Plus may adopt the dual sensors that we see in the Note line of phones, while the S9 should retain the single sensor. So that one, a grain of salt. Obviously all this is unconfirmed and subject to change, but I expect that to be the way that Samsung goes with the next gen phones. On the software front, I have good news and bad news for you. I'll start with the good. Android Oreo out of the box, so that's awesome. On the bad news front, it's gonna be like Bixby Central with the Galaxy S9. Samsung's put a lot of money and resources. They are not going to abandon ship on that. So if you're hoping that they'd let you remap that button to something else, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna get Bixby in your life, whether you want Bixby to be in your life or not. She's gonna be ensconced in that phone. So that about sums up the Galaxy S9. I'm hoping the rumors are wrong about different cameras on the S9 and the S9 Plus. I've liked what they've done in the past. Essentially, it's the same phone, just different sizes. So perhaps they get dual sensors on both, but again, who knows? We'll see in a few short months. We don't know colors, we don't know price or release date, but I mean, I probably expect at this point around $800-900 and like March-ish. And hopefully they bring the blue color to the US. Don't just release it abroad. I really want that blue. And when you buy your brand new shiny Galaxy S9, just remember about 6 months later, it's gonna be obsolete when the Galaxy Note 9 hits. As such is the case with smartphones now. Your phone's very rarely the newest, hottest kid on the block for long. So what do you guys think? You excited about the S9? I can't wait. It's gonna be probably the next phone that I pick up and purchase. I like the Plus versions, maybe you guys like the smaller. Leave in the comments down below and let me know. Be sure to subscribe, hit the big bell to get notified when new videos pop up. Until next time, I am John Rangers from Techno Buffalo, hoping I get my hands on that S9 sooner rather than later. Please, Samsung.